power!
Welcome back, folks, to another Nintendo Wire Amiibo unboxing. As always, I'm your host, Amiibo Jason, and today we are looking at two brand new Amiibo. They just came out in the UK and in Japan. We have Hero, and of course, we have Joker from Persona 5. These are the first two DLC fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to get Amiibo, and I am so excited to show you guys just how amazing these Amiibo are. Quick disclaimer, some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but I just welcomed my second daughter into the world, and I'm a bit tired, a bit sleep deprived, but I've realized I've done a video on pretty much every Amiibo that's ever been released since pretty much launch day 5 years ago, so I had to spend a little bit of time while she's napping to get a quick video of these two amazing Amiibo. And let me tell you, these things are absolutely gorgeous. So I think we're going to start with, let's start with Hero. So Hero is based on Hero from Dragon Quest XI, which came out on the Nintendo Switch not that long ago. An absolutely fantastic, phenomenal JRPG. If you've never played it, I highly recommend it. It's odd though, because out of all of the characters to represent the Dragon Quest franchise, it's odd they chose this iteration of Hero. He's the one that has the least amount of recognition, in my opinion. I mean, obviously he's from the newest game, so from a cross-promotion standpoint, I get it makes sense. But maybe having like one of the, I don't know, maybe from Dragon Quest III, Edric, something more iconic. But still, I'm still a fan of this Amiibo. I love the character. He's a silent protagonist, as so many RPG characters are. His Sword of Light looks fantastic. His shield looks great. And again, I've mentioned this on many Amiibo unboxings in the past. Nintendo has really just outdone themselves with just the facial features on these Amiibo. So this one is no exception. He looks absolutely perfect. I kind of wish Nintendo would have released all of the alt costumes for the Hero Amiibo. I mean, I'm a big Dragon Quest fan, so if they do at some point, I'm definitely going to buy them. But like I said before, if you're a fan of Dragon Quest XI or just RPGs in general, this one is a no-brainer. Alright, and speaking of RPGs, we have to talk about the next one, obviously. This one is Joker from Persona 5, a game that's not even on the Nintendo Switch. I mean, we have a game called Persona 5 Scramble, which is kind of a Warriors-type game, very similar to Hyrule Warriors. It's the closest thing we have. It's kind of odd that we have a character from a mainline series of games that Nintendo just doesn't have, but it gives me hope that at some point in the future we might see Persona 5 make its way to the Nintendo Switch. But Joker looks fantastic. This is one of the best looking Amiibo I have seen released to date. The fire, this blue flame shooting up from the bottom, is an innovative way for Nintendo to kind of use a stand instead of like the generic plastic stands we've seen in the past. So instead of having like this boot that's made of plastic that's holding Joker up, because he's in a very difficult pose. It's kind of a Zero Suit Samus type of pose. The only way he's staying on this base is being propped up by something, and this fire does a great job. If you take a look at the bottom, the fire is actually surrounding his boot. That's how he's staying up there. And then the fire kind of wraps around underneath his trench coat and wraps around under his butt, and it's holding him up there too. So that's how he stays on the base, but his pose is fantastic, the flames look fantastic. Nintendo really outdid themselves with the base on this thing. Probably my favorite base to date, maybe tied with Ridley, who has those kind of crystal spikes coming out of his base, but this one is absolutely just fantastic. Like with the Hero, Joker's face is really well done for how small it is. It's definitely recognizable that it's him. His Phantom Thieves mask is just perfect. His red gloves look fantastic, and of course, he's holding his knives here too, which are really well sculpted. One last thing here is his trench coat. It's semi-flexible for the most part. It's still made of hard plastic, but you can sort of pose it. I wouldn't pull it too much or it might snap off, but it does have kind of a rubbery texture to it. But there you go. That is the Joker Amiibo and the Hero Amiibo. If you want to pick these up, they come out in the US on October 2nd, this Friday. Depending on when you're watching this, they might be out in stores already. Highly recommend you pick these up. Some of Nintendo's most detailed Amiibo to date. Let me know your thoughts on both of these Amiibo down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, stay wired in. Bye, guys.